Blair, the Love Guru from loveguru.net and the aliennetwork.com. And today I am covering how there's some people here from some New Yorkers who think that they cracked the code and are like beating the new subway fare gates, but they're really not, because they don't really understand what the problem is. So let me play this video for you. Actually, before I get started in this, I just want to show you, this is me, okay? In case you're new here, you haven't been here before. My name is Blair. I'm known as the Love Guru. I'm a teacher of the New World Order, a teacher of truth, and a deprogrammer. That's what these videos are all about, helping you deprogram what you've been programmed to learn, to know your whole life, by your friends, your family, by society, by the media. And I help you step into truth, okay? So one of my missions is to help warriors in preparing and doing their divine mission so that they can be powerful leaders in this world. You guys, if you're concerned about what's happening in the world, all the chaos and corruption, the death and destruction, the crazy shit going on, I teach about this stuff. I help people step into their power to understand what's truly going on in this world. I teach them in my Freedom Activist classes. That's here. You can find it at loveguru.net. These Freedom Activist classes for leaders. And I take you through a process. Where is this? I take you through a process where I educate you as to what's really going on in the world and help you get deprogrammed as to, again, what's going on in the world so you could actually fix it. Because the issue here is that these guys, New Yorkers, are super smart. I love New Yorkers. I grew up in this culture. I'm a Jersey girl. And the thing is that, you know, this non-compliance, this disobedience, this let me crack the code, let me beat the system, is all very much part of the New York City tri-state culture. All right? And that's the energy that you need going into like what we're dealing with now with all the biometric data stuff. And again, there's a million other things going on here. That's why I teach classes about this, because people don't understand what's going on. So, you know, this is the energy that you need. You need this warrior spirit. You need to have this energy of like non-compliance and thinking of how to get through the system. But here is an example of a guy, I'm going to show you it, of a guy who him and his friends think that they beat the system, but they didn't, because they don't understand what's going on. So let's watch this for a minute. I'm going to chime in during and after, all right?
Caught up with one man, a fare evader, who's leading the charge, looking to stick it to the MTA. Lisa.
Well, Stephen, Natasha, the leader of a street performance collective that's going viral with their social media video showing people how to hack their way into the subway system, is speaking out exclusively to Fox 5, revealing to me why he does it and why they do it. And now the MTA is firing back. Our Fox 5 camera captured the scene here at the Broadway Lafayette subway station in Soho when a member of the performance collective known as Bonnet Boy tossed his hat over a sensor, tricking it into opening the exit doors. When the gate swung open, they all sauntered in. I caught up with the group's leader, who goes by the handle Official King Spider, for an exclusive interview.
Okay. All right. So let's just pause this for a minute. So I saw this guy's videos a couple weeks ago, and they're clever, right? King Spider and Bonnet Boy. That's his friend right there. Bonnet Boy. And you're going to see he nods throughout the whole interview. It's fucking great. So here's the thing. This is, again, smart, street savvy New Yorkers who have beat the system. And he has one video after the next. You can look him up. King Spider, right there. All right, you can look him up on YouTube. One video after the next of the gates opening, him doing things to get through the gates. The issue here is, take a look at this.
I caught up with the group's leader, who goes by the handle, tricking it into opening.
This is scanning your face. These gates are scanning your face. This is an issue. People don't understand what the problem is. I'm going to settle myself down. I'm yelling. It's just me and you. All right? So it's like, I get really excited about this. These things are scanning your face. They're also tracking where you're going in the city. They're also reading other things that are on you. They're connecting to your phone, I guarantee. I haven't done tons of research on these things. I don't need to, because they all follow the same protocol. They're all doing, once you understand the different elements of what's happening in this world, you understand they all follow the same protocols. They're all working together in lockstep. So the thing is like, these guys think they beat the system, and they're proudly sharing it on social media. I mean, why? Who the fuck cares? But fine, they're doing it on YouTube. They want to be, what's that called? Like, is it like YouTube famous or something like that? I forgot what the saying is. So fine, they want to show off. Look at, we'll listen to the interview. They get some notice on social media. That's what people want these days, I guess. You know, they want to be famous in that way. And but you didn't solve the problem, because you don't know what's going on. All right, so let's listen to this interview.
I caught up with the group's leader, who goes by the handle Official King Spider, for an exclusive interview.
I'm a New Yorker. I'm originally from New York, so I know what's going on in the subway systems. We need to focus more on like safety and the service of the subway system. A lot of people are getting hurt. There's a lot of homeless.
Wait. Okay, so again, this guy's hilarious, right? So is this dude too, right? But anyway, the thing is that he's now, like, he's excited. He's on Fox 5, right? Isn't that cool? And he's getting traction on his YouTube, channel. People are knowing him. He's going to be known around the hood, what he's doing. And he has a message, right? Oh, we care about safety. He's going to go into it more. I'm going to play it. We got to care about safety. People are getting hurt. You know, I understand there's the desire to want to help there, and that's awesome. That's good energy. Plus, you're smart. You figured out how to get through the subway, like the new fare gates, right? You learned how to open them very easily, which is fucking awesome, right? So you're crafty, but you're not understanding the issue. So your energy is being put in the wrong direction. It's well, let's say it's in the right direction, but it needs to be altered, like a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, to actually understand what the issue is. So he's making, you know, that's what happens. People do their activism, and they're not understanding the core of the problem, or who's causing the problem, what the problem is. So your message is null and void. All this that he's going to say, null and void. Let's listen to it. It's all garbage. It's nothing, based on nothing. It's not solving any problems. It's never going to solve any problems, because it's not actual the problem, the root of the problem. Let's listen.
People in the subway system as well.
Official King Spider tells me he feels the MTA is wasting millions of dollars on the new fare gates. And
so he feels that the MTA is wasting tons of dollars on the new fare gates. That's what Mr. Official King Spider thinks about it, right? Well, I mean, again, if you understand the big picture, which you're only going to understand it if you come to my classes, I'm sorry, that's how that works. We're doing some promotion here. That's the point of these videos, to do a little education, and you have to come and learn more. Come to the freedom classes. You could check it out at loveguru.net. Click on freedom. It's under the activism tab. All right? These freedom activist classes are people for warriors who want to positively change the world. The thing is here is that, do you really think that the MTA, that New York City, is spending $1 billion on these new fare gates because so many people are jumping the turnstile? No. Do you think that New York is losing out on over, right, to make it worth the investment, over $1 billion in fare evaders? Right? Is that what you're seeing when you go into the subway? Is like literally everybody jumping the turnstile? No, most people are paying. So when you see something fishy like that, that backs it up of like, hey, something's going on here. Hey, this is not right. So this is all bullshit that they're sharing. But okay, let's carry on, Mr. King Spider, with what your message is, again, which is null and void because you're not understanding the problem.
And that's the point he's trying to make with the videos. But in fact, the MTA tells me these new gates being tested were free. And here's what else spokesperson Eugene Resnick told us. Quote, "This is a free pilot program with technology from leading companies in the world. And so far, most riders seem to like it. The opinions of minor league trolls who steal rides from New Yorkers for internet attention are less of
Wait. What a little baby." Like, the whole thing is just fucking comical. With technology from leading companies in the world. Well, clearly, these dudes from the hood were able to easily, where is it? We're able to easily, like, fucking bounce through the gate, go over it.
The MTA tells me these new gates being tested were free. And here's what else spokesperson Eugene Resnick told us. With technology from leading companies in the world. And so far, most riders seem to like it. The opinions of minor league trolls who steal rides from New Yorkers for internet attention are less of a concern, end quote.
I show people basically how to get around the subway system, basically to get onto the train so that they don't have to worry about, you know, getting hurt or injured or anything like that. And hey, it's New York. A lot of people hop the turnstile. It should be free. As long as I'm not hurting anybody, you know, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody or anything like that, but we are all a part of New York. So we have to make it make sense.
Now, just a couple of minutes before we started this report, we saw a man get stuck in the gate behind me. The MTA has customer service reps here. They quickly came to his aid. Also, as for King Spider, he says that he and the other members of his group all have 9-to-5 jobs, that they're respectful to police and the MTA workers they encounter. And he also says that all they want is for the MTA to treat the subway riders better with better service and better protection.
If you would like to know what's really going on in this world, come to the Warrior Toolkit here on the aliennetwork.com. I have information here so you could actually get educated as to what's going on. I have a bunch of audios that you can download. Start educating yourself so you could actually Here's another thing about, you know, if you don't care about the digital ID and you want to step into your next level of activism, this is information for you.